This tutorial introduces the basic interface of Adobe Premiere Pro and covers importing footage into the software. First, open Adobe Premiere Pro. Then, select New Project. Click Browse and make sure your project will be saved to the MRC Media Storage Server. Then, name your project. Now let's look at the interface. The source monitor is in the upper left corner. This is where you view raw footage, select clips, and set clip markers for editing. The project window is in the lower left corner. This is where your footage is stored and where you find effects and transitions. The toolbar is between the project window and the sequence timeline. It contains your tools. The sequence timeline is in the lower portion of the interface. This is where you edit video and audio clips into a finished project. The audio meter is in the lower right corner. This is where you see audio levels of your project. The program monitor is in the upper right corner. This is where you view your edited project. To import footage into Adobe Premiere, select the Media Browser tab in the project window. Open Media Storage and select your Onion folder and find the footage you want to edit. By moving the cursor over the clip, you can scrub through footage to see what is in a particular clip. When you found the clips you want to use in your project, select them in the Media Browser tab. Then, right-click and choose Import to begin working with this footage in your project. Now your clips are stored in your project and are ready to be edited in the sequence timeline. You can double-click the clips you want to edit to view them in your source monitor. You can drag your clips into the sequence timeline to begin editing. For more tutorials about basic editing, visit the MRC website.